กี้เขาแจ้งแล้วนะคะว่าไฟกำลังป่าร้องสงสารจริงๆคือจะบอก
มากทุกคนเมื่อคืนยังอยู่กลางถนนอยู่เลยตอนนี้มาที่นี่แล้วค่ะมาที่นี่แล้วนี่
จบแล้วอนุมุ่งหน้าไปขั้วลั่งนะครับมุ่งหน้าขั้วลั่งจบแล้ว
Flash floods in Hatyai and Bang Klam district, Songkhla Province, have inundated Ban Hua, Saffron Klong Wad Road, making it difficult for vehicles to pass. Residents rushed to move their vehicles to bridges and higher ground to avoid the flooding. Meanwhile, the Hatyai Provincial Electricity Authority has ordered a power outage in 16 key areas starting at 9 o'clock a.m. for safety reasons. November 22, 2025. This morning, rapidly rising water levels have plunged several areas in Hatyai district into crisis, affecting traffic and public property, especially important routes that have been cut off by the current. Floodwaters have inundated Ban Hua, Saffron Klong Wad Road, Hatyai, Bang Klam district, making it difficult for vehicles to pass. Villagers said water began flowing into their homes around 3 o'clock a.m., and they were surprised that there was no prior warning to move belongings and property to higher ground, causing flood damage. Earlier, at 12:30 a.m. The Songkhla Provincial Public Relations Office revealed that officials from Klong Hoi Kong District, along with members of the 17th Klong Hoi Kong District Volunteer Defense Court, village chiefs and officers from Klong La District, and soldiers from the 4th Development Battalion were mobilized to provide emergency assistance following the rapid rise in water levels in several villages. This impacted residents in villages 2 and 3 of Klong La District, making it impossible for them to safely remain in their homes. Officers evacuated 24 people from the affected area using vehicles and rescue equipment to low-lying areas before taking them to a temporary shelter in Wat Liep, Klong Hoi Kong District. A shelter has been set up for the victims, providing food, water, blankets, and a rest area for basic care.
น่ากลัวมากๆซึ่งไม่เคยเกิดขึ้นมาก่อนในชีวิตตั้งแต่เกิดมา
At the Kim Yong intersection, the road is flooded. Small vehicles are advised to avoid this route. Regarding the flooding situation in Chanwurat, the Hatyai city government continues to provide assistance to residents. Relevant agencies are monitoring the water situation and are ready to provide assistance 24/7. Several roads connecting Hatyai city are impassable, forcing residents to immediately move their vehicles from at-risk areas and park them on higher ground, such as Old Techno Plaza and the Lapuri Rameswin twin bridges, which are being used as temporary parking to avoid damage. In the Kok Mao market area, vendors near the Kok Mao railway underpass and the Lapuri Rameswin twin bridges rushed to move their goods to higher ground to prevent damage from the continuing rise in water levels. The Hatyai District Provincial Electricity Authority, PEA, has issued an emergency notice ordering power outages in 16 key areas starting at 9 o'clock a.m. to prevent the risk of electric shocks and short circuits in areas with high flooding.
ไปคือจมนะอันนี้คือจุดเริ่มต้นค่ะแต่ว่าอันนี้คือทางที่จะไปทำงานนะคะไปไม่ได้ถ้าไปคือจมเลยก็ไม่ด้านหน้า
The PEA said it would assess the situation further and may expand the outage area if water levels continue to rise. PEA also appealed to residents living in flooded areas to be more careful, not to turn on and off electrical switches while in the water, not to use electrical equipment that is submerged in floodwater, and immediately report any electrical damage to number 1129. November 22nd. The Meteorological Agency issued announcement No. 16 concerning cold weather in the upper reaches of Thailand, heavy to very heavy rain in the southern region, and strong winds and waves in the Gulf of Thailand, valid until November 23, 2025. The details are as follows. During November 22, 23, 2015, the lower southern region experienced heavy rain in many areas, some of which experienced very heavy rain. This was caused by a low-pressure area covering the lower Andaman Sea and Malaysia, coupled with relatively strong northeast monsoon winds blowing over the upper Gulf of Thailand, the upper southern region, and the upper Andaman Sea. Residents in the lower southern region are advised to be aware of the dangers of heavy to very heavy rain and accumulated rain, which could cause flash floods, forest runoff, and river overflows, especially on hillsides near water bodies and in low-lying areas. Residents in the eastern southern region are also advised to be aware of the dangers of waves hitting the coast.
บ้านล้นยังคะไม่ล้นแต่ทะลักออกมาแล้วค่ะ